Why so sexy and so dumb? And how survive the earth so long? If I'm not there, it won't get done. I choose to blame your mom.
Cover your mouth. Have I not raised you at all?
No, I don't feel good.
What doesn't feel good, other than your iPad cough?
My lips are chapped, my mouth is dry, and I'm hungry.
You're okay. You seem... Oh, actually...
Maybe if I have another cough drop, it'll help.
We ran out of cough drops about 2 weeks ago. I can go... Wait, did you...
I already took 4, and I'm just tired, and Bluey looks really cool.
Honey, did you eat the cough drops that were in my bathroom in the zippy bag?
Yeah, they're almost gone. I think if I have another, it'll...
Go lay down. Go lay down for till tomorrow.
This lady's getting her 3rd plastic surgery in 2 weeks, and I will always be open and honest and transparent about what I do and when I do it. So let's break down what's happening in 2 weeks. The main reason that I'm doing this and I'm going under the knife is because I need to get my breast redone. I got my first breast augmentation April of 2023, and this one is ripped and flipped and it hurts really bad, so I gotta fix that. But right here on this nifty paper, I have the quote for the procedures and the treatments I'm getting done, and I'm going to tell you what I'm getting done, how much money it costs, and why I'm doing it. The first thing on my very special menu is breast implant exchange. They're gonna take these old dusty balls out and they're gonna put some new puppies in there. These are 285 and 275 cc's, and I'm going 450. And I was born with a connective tissue disorder, and so to make it so my tits don't fall down to my ankles, they're gonna do a surgical mesh implantation, which is like an internal bra. Okay, and then also the last thing I'm getting done on the boobas is they're gonna do a capsulorrhaphy, because this one keeps going further and further and further and further and further into my armpit until now it's just in my armpit. And so they're gonna kind of tack all my skin up so it doesn't keep moving. I lied, there's like a big major thing also that I'm getting done. I'm getting fat grafting done to the top upper pull of my chest. My skin is very, very thin. So every time I move from side to side or bend over, you can see the rippling of the kind of plastic casing of the implant, and it looks kind of gross. And so they're gonna do some fat grafting on the upper part of my chest so you can't see that anymore. But here's the kicker. Because they have to take fat from somewhere to put it up here, I'm like, oh, we're gonna pick where that comes from. I am getting liposuction. I am getting liposuction in 2 major areas. I am getting it on this part and this part, so like my full waist, and I'm getting it done on the inside of my thighs, the inside upper part of my thighs. I also had a really significant weight loss, and so I have a lot of extra skin. So I'm getting liposuction on the inside part of my thigh with Renuvion, which is like a frequency treatment they do to tighten up your skin. So that's what I'm getting done to my legs. I'm just getting the lipo done to my waist. And then on top of that, I think that's it. I think that's everything. The procedure fees, it's, I'm gonna round up because it's like 95 this, 95 that. So it's $5,000 for the breast implant exchange, $2,500 for the internal bra, $3,000 for the waist abdominal liposuction, $1,000 for the capsulorrhaphy so this one doesn't keep going into my armpit, $1,500 for the fat grafting to my chest, $3,000 for liposuction of the thighs on the inside of my legs, and then it's going to be another $2,500 for the Renuvion treatment on the inside of my thighs. And you have product fees with the things that you actually have to buy, like the tangible things. So you have the surgical bra, that's $60, the scar gel, that's $70, the internal mesh, the internal bra is $1,000, 2 of the implants are $600 a piece. And then the skin tightening system for the inside of my thighs is going to be $500 for the actual like product that they're using. After the procedure fees, which come out to around $19,000, the product fees, which come out to around $3,000, the facility fees is about $5,000, and then they discounted me about $1,300. So at the very end, all of this cost me $25,000. So I will open up to the public if my new body is worth $25,000. Let's see if I make that back as fast as I did last time.
Wonderful, they'll call you wonderful. Come and be wonderful.
Trust me, it's fun.
We will be wonderful.
You'll make me wonderful. Wonderful.
To just go down and check out the show. Yeah, they were dancing and singing and moving to the grooving. And just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music right. Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down the...
Mom! We're going to the reaping! Oh my god. It's like there's nothing behind her eyes. It's like she's not even here. We gotta go, Mom! Mom! Reaping! Going now! Okay.
It's crazy how thin people are right now. It's crazy that people are walking around in active rigor mortis, acting like they're hot stuff. I would rather live in prime 1950s Midwestern America than continue with these beauty standards right now, because at least back then they owned it. These little ladies were sitting at home all day long, sustaining themselves on only 1 hard-boiled egg and 2 olives, maybe a glass of wine to loosen them up. But at least they owned it. At least they said, yeah, I'm dying, I'm starving, but my husband loves me.
Good morning.
Here's what I do the night before a plastic surgery to make sure I'm ready and prepared for the long day ahead. Tomorrow at 6 a.m., I have my most invasive and extensive plastic surgery booked, so there is very important things I need to do right now to get me prepped and ready for the morning. Number 1, when you go under anesthesia, you get constipated. So for the past 3 days, I've been taking Colace or a stool softener so I don't get backed up for the next 2 weeks, which inevitably I will. Number 2, I'm not going to be able to shower for a few days, which is going to bother the hell out of me. So I took a full body shower, shaved everything, no lotion, exfoliated, washed my hair, no makeup on, fresh blow dry. I'm feeling fresh as a daisy, and it won't last for very long. I also prepped my go bag because I have to bring all my medications and my notes with me to my procedure. Pre-op for a plastic surgery usually takes between an hour and an hour and a half. I have my bag right here with my folder that has all my notes on it, all my post-op care. I have my bag with all my medications in it that I'm bringing. I have my compression garment that they're going to put on me after I'm done. I'm not going to wear it right now because I don't want to, and I'm going to need to have it on for 23 out of the 24 hours a day for a few weeks. Because I have to be up at 5 a.m., prepped and ready, I'm going to go to sleep so I can hopefully get a good night's rest. Oh, yesterday was the day. Don't mind my voice. I lost it because they had to intubate me when I was getting my boobs done. But I'm getting ready to get up and get new girlies. I packed my bag that had my medicine and my blankie in it, and then I got to the facility at 6 o'clock in the morning. And lo and behold, nobody was there. They took me back into my little room. I got to put my cap on and my gown, and then they gave me some fluids, and I had to move my feet around with my compression socks so my blood wouldn't clot and could start moving, and they had to put the IV in my hand, which I really didn't like. But then I was done 7 hours later and back in bed with my puppy dog, and it was a good day.
Congratulations on winning Employee of the Month.
Okay, I am 3 days post-op of my plastic surgery. I got a breast augmentation revision. I got fat grafting to the upper pole of my breasts. I got liposuction on my inner thighs, my flanks, and my waist. And today I'm definitely the most sore. I'm keeping on top of my nutrients and my medications, and I'm trying to get up every hour and walk. As you can tell, I have more energy than I thought I was going to have. Don't let that fool you. Today sucked. I woke up, I felt really fatigued, super lethargic. I just took my muscle relaxer, so my whole body is just kind of slow right now. But this is my compression garment. I graduated to my stage 2 already because the one I got was a little too big. And I already was on the highest rung, but this is my stage 2 compression garment. As you can tell, there's a little bit of drippage right there. I have 4 maxi pads placed in between my thighs, on my lower back, and on my waist to absorb the fluid that is coming out of the open incision wounds. What they didn't tell me about liposuction was that you have to get mandatory lymphatic drainage massages, which is basically where they manually squeeze out all of the fluid that are in those incisions. And that sucks. It's like for an hour every single day. So I hate that. But this is where I'm at right now. This is my surgical bra. This is my compression garment. I'm very, very bloated, as everybody is after surgery. But this is where I am. And it has a little zipper right in the crotch so I can go to the bathroom. I don't have to take it off. It's a pain in the ass to get on, so I don't want to have to take it off again. But I'm very comfortable. That's thanks to probably the pain medication. And I'm just taking it very, very slow. It is disgusting. And I'm only 3 days out, but I'm feeling okay. Staying optimistic.